Hi, this is Tony Hawk.
Welcome to Leipzig.
For the Games Convention 2007.
You're watching
Gamereactor.
Gamereactor
TV.
So one notable feature of the new Gran Turismo is that the in-game race, the number of cars used to be 6, now it's 16. Big difference here. And obviously with the interior modeling that we have now, we also have available interior car view. So obviously with the increase of in-game or in-race cars, that also means that we have had to redesign the AI for the opponent cars. For obvious reasons, there are that many more cars on the track. We needed a higher performance AI engine as well. So you can also switch between camera views and check out different viewpoints. Like this. We're taking full advantage of the modeling that we've done inside the car. The visual qualities is 1080p and 60 frames in the real race, in the racing experience. And then in the replay mode, it's 1080p in 30 frames. You'll also notice some unique camera angles where you can see long shots of the location. This is because we are again trying to take advantage of the more cars on the track at the same time. Many of you may know that the first Gran Turismo came out in 1997. In 10 years, we think that we back then established and created a standard across the racing game genre with the first GT. 10 years from now, we are trying to revisit the basics, build from scratch a new standard of racing games. We're trying to raise the bar, so they say, starting with Gran Turismo 5 and to further enhance the feature set as we move forward with the brand or with the franchise. You will notice that we have concentrated on raising the standard of even the basic feature set of racing games.
Right now there's really a lot of good racing games on the Xbox platform. In what ways does Gran Turismo differ from this?
This may be a vague answer, but we think that our passion for the cars is the strongest of any competitors. Even taking, for example, the cars that are modeled in the games, they may look similar from a long distance away, but if you look carefully, you will notice that we have taken the extra step to feature all of the little details for each individual car. Taking, for example, the racing games, it is very difficult to design a racing game in 1080p with 16 cars, 60 frames running in the real-time experience. In most cases, you will find developers doing 720p, 8 cars, maybe 30 frames. So there is a big difference there.
The different weather conditions that there might be, will that have any impact on racing?
So not with GT5 Prologue, but our aim, yes, is to eventually have that feature available when we come with GT5 in the future.
First time in game, that we can drive a Ferrari.
In GT, yes. Up until recently, Ferrari had an exclusive contract with other people. That contract finished, and they revisited opportunities, and it was made possible for us also to include Ferrari. A lot of the features that you probably have in your question list, we are working on, but we have to kind of prioritize. So we're starting with the basics, and then once we get to the point where it's ready, we will make it available to even raise the bar further. We will provide online updates to the game, in which eventually we hope to include features such as damage. Yeah.
Why is it taking so long to make just like a Prologue?
One explanation, it kind of goes back to the detail of the car modeling. We explained earlier that there's 50 times more detail that we are putting into each car. That is just one angle of developing on PS3. The more it can do, the more we can do, which means we need more heads. Our team has tripled since GT4, but still, there is just so much we need to do to create a title like GT on PS3. We're trying to raise the standards, like we said earlier, but there's just so much effort that is needed to accomplish that.
Could you explain something about the feeling of the drive or maybe the driving physics?
Physics we have revisited also, it's being redesigned. More accuracy, of course, and especially in the area where the car is just about to slide, for example, like almost drifting, the car is more controllable in that situation. A 6-axis. The 6-axis sensor, we won't take advantage of that in the racing experience, but we will take advantage of its features such as where the controller is placed, and if you pick it up, the menu pops up. Things of that nature, yes, we will use it for. Or vice versa, if we put the controller down, the replay movie starts, or that nature, yes, we will take advantage.